Okay. Good morning, everybody. I am going to explain you intermediate first year topic. Same topics will be there in CBSE. All topics will be mostly same. Only one or two chapters of this inter first year sound etc. waves etc. will be there in the CBSE in the what do you call second year. But generally, which means what I mean to say is whatever the sound topics or waves will be there, that topic CBSE it will be there in first year only, I mean CBSE 11th, but that topic will be covered for intermediate in the second year. That's it. Only one or two chapters, that's it. Remaining all topics will be same, and every this what you call IIT exam and the NEET exam, whoever will conduct, they will follow the CBSE syllabus, and in that way only our Telangana syllabus etc. These Telugu Academy also kept the same topics similar to CBSE. Okay, more all topics will be same, that's it. Okay, now learn the concepts. See here, the concept is this boat woman means when a woman is crossing a boat. When a boat tends to cross a river in the shortest path, so what we have to do is see when you are joining like this will be the shortest path. Okay, so the woman should row in this way, so means the boat should be rowed in this way, but actually what will happen, the water will be pushing this side. So when the person is trying to go in that way, along AC, water is pushing along CB, so thereby what will happen, finally the boat will reach here. Okay, means the point B. So this is nothing but the shortest path. Why? Because obviously we know very well that this here angle will be what, 90 degrees here the angle will be 90 degrees. So this symbol itself represents 90. I no need to write again 90. Now coming to the next step, if they are asking angle, okay, at what angle the boat should be rowed or the woman should be rowed, okay, with respect to the perpendicular, like that if they ask in the any exam, any one numerical 1 or 2 I'll say. So you have to write like this, in triangle ABD. Okay, see, whoever watching video, you pause it and draw the diagram. Okay, otherwise take screenshot, and this all notes is very important. Okay, see, I didn't write the explanation when a boat is rowed along AC. These all explanation I didn't write, but I'm orally saying. Okay, why? Because space won't be sufficient. Okay, in triangle ABD, sin theta is equal to what you do, sin theta opposite side means okay, velocity of water by velocity of boat. Okay, so by Pythagoras theorem, okay, this point is here actually. So by Pythagoras theorem, what will happen, this will be the the adjacent side. So what will happen, adjacent will be equal to under root of hypotenuse square minus minus the opposite side square. So in that way, so what you are writing is, okay, if you want roughly I will write, see, what you are getting is adjacent is equal to under root of hypotenuse square minus opposite side square, like that. So this is the meaning. So you will get like this. Now coming to the next time of crossing the river. What is the time they are crossing? See, when you take the distance, here there is a logic. What you have to do, you have to take whatever the distance okay, we are covering that distance, and in that particular direction whatever the speed v is there, that you are taking, means s by v you have to take. So what is v actually? Root of under root of v square b minus v square w. So in that way you have to take. Now see a little this video has become a little delayed, but no problem. I will take more number of videos, as many as possible. Okay, but a little I want to finish the video. This is a small topic, so I want to finish around 15-20 minutes. So 1 or 2 numericals also I will say. So now, so this is about shortest path. Okay, this is about shortest path. Okay, but when a boat tends to cross a river in the shortest time means generally the person will try to go along this direction AB, but water will push along BD, and thereby finally the person will reach AD. Okay, though it is becoming longest distance, but the time will be shortest, means the boat will go very fastly because they are not rowing up in the upstream. See, here it is upstream. Okay, so that is the reason. So that is the reason it will become shortest. Okay, why? Because the speed will add up here. Okay, the speed of water will add up to the speed of boat, resultant will be of larger value, and thereby the boat will move more faster. Here the boat will move a little slower because you are rowing opposite a little at an angle, otherwise. Okay, upstream, like we can say it as a little upstream. Okay, so whenever they say angle, you have to take the angle with respect to the perpendicular. Okay, and the boat the river width is s, the symbol I took, and the distance traveled by the water, okay, during the duration, that is BD distance, we are taking x. So this also important, remember this point. Okay, now coming to the next, according to the diagram, so you can say like this, triangle ABD, okay, tan theta will be means opposite by adjacent. So velocity of water by velocity of boat, and what is the resultant velocity? V I took as the resultant velocity, so you will get under root of v square w plus v square b. So it means that a velocity, square of the velocity of water plus square of the velocity of the boat under root you take. Now time, when you take, here there is a logic. When you take the time, so you take the particular perpendicular distance and perpendicular speed, means when you take S you have to take VB, velocity of boat, and when you take AD distance, hypotenuse distance, then hypotenuse speed only you have to take. So this is a logic. Okay, and what is AD actually? AD distance is, see, if you take this distance as x and this is S, okay, if this is the S distance, so from here to here it is S distance, so thereby the hypotenuse will become under root of what, S square plus x square it will become. So this I will write, so this distance will become under root of S square plus x square. Of course speed is V. So now what you do, that V speed, what is V actually? Anyhow it is hypotenuse, so the speed will be under root of V square W plus V square B. Okay, so if you want, okay, x value means the distance moved by the boat, okay, water, what you want, distance moved by the water, okay, when the person reaches, means when the boat reaches from A to D, that time what will happen, you can take like this. First of all, take tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent, VW by VB, and whereas opposite side is x, means in terms of distance, this is in terms of speed. Okay, ratio will be anyhow ratio has no units, like that it will be distance by distance you are right, speed by speed you are right, tan theta means. So you can take x by s. Okay, so now if you cross multiply this s, this side, what will happen, you will get like this, x is equal to VW by VB into s. So these are the formulas, once go through that. Is an easy concept, and in most of the books this notes is not clear. That is the reason I referred many books, around 3-4 books. In this it is good, so I am what you call giving the proper diagram and proper notes. See, even as I don't want to name anybody, any other names and all, or publication names. One book I found, so that also I don't want to name. Okay, okay, but only thing is, if you come personally and ask, then I will say. But the point is, most of the books the notes is not clear. Okay, once stop the video, take screenshot, or otherwise write the notes and follow. Now what I will do, I will explain some numerical. So in the numerical part, simply see, I no need to write total question. Orally I will say, when I am saying, you can write the question. Okay, otherwise I will try to write otherwise. Okay, let me see. Now what I am meant to say is, for example, okay, diagram we can keep. Okay, let us take a problem on this. On this we'll take. Is it a permanent marker? Yeah, this is permanent marker, I think. Wow, Aryan, this is, we forgot. It's a permanent marker. Okay, let it be. We'll go as early as possible. So I think it will go. Okay. Now, okay, let it no. Now see here. On that we will write. So that it will be. Okay, right. Now see here. Now what I am saying is, okay, now see, for example, this is the thing. Now for example, a question will be asked like this. For example, a man can swim, means a boat, a person or a man can swim at the rate of 5 kilometers per hour in still water, and a river of 1 kilometer wide flows at the rate of 3 kilometers per hour. Okay, means it means that they are giving the speed as 5 kilometers per hour, and the person is going at a speed of the water is going at a speed of 3 kilometers per hour. If they ask at what velocity he will reach, so simply you can do like this. V is equal to Pythagoras theorem you apply. Okay, V square B minus V square W. So directly you will get the answer like this, root of 5 square minus 3 square. So you will get under root of 25 minus 9, so you will get 16, and thereby you will get a 4. So 16. Okay, so under root of 16, how much you will get? 4. So that you can write. Okay, 4 kilometers per hour. For example, if they are asking angle, generally see here, you can take, what angle you can take is, this is opposite and hypotenuse, right? So that is the reason I am saying trigonometry also you should be a little aware, because you have to do this. So here it is VW by VB, so you will get like this, 3 by 5. See, 3 by 5, always remember, whenever you have 3 by 5, sin theta will be like this, 53 degrees. So it means that you can write like this. Otherwise I will say one more logic. See, sin theta is equal to sin 53, you can write. So imagine both the sides sines and get cancelled, so you will get 53 degrees. Okay, around points also is there, 8 seconds I suppose, right? Okay, 8 minutes, right? That also is there. Okay, done. Now we will go to the next. So this is about one type of numerical. So here you can take question like this. If the question you can take like this, what if a person swims upstream at an angle, okay, at an angle theta, okay, with velocity, okay, 5 kilometers per hour, and the velocity of water is water is equal to how much? 3 kilometers per hour you take. Okay, then find what find final velocity. So what you are going to find? You are going to find what velocity, what is the resultant velocity, find resultant velocity and angle, so means angle means at what angle? Angle of rowing, okay, with a perpendicular. So this you are going to do, that's it. So both we found, right? So in that way, now we'll go to the next one. You can copy this, and what I will do, I will explain one more thing. For example, another question I will explain. For example, here, okay, for example, what I will do, if a question is asked like this: a person rows a boat with in a what you call water with a speed of 4 meters per second. Water in the river is flowing with for example, you can take 2 or 3, whatever it is. Now if the person rows the boat perpendicular to the direction, find the resultant velocity of the boat. Okay, right? So simple. What you can do is 4 2 you can take, or otherwise, see, this is another question. Okay, what I am saying is, I am not writing in the this one, I am writing just directly question like this. See, velocity of water, what they are saying, velocity of water 2 they are saying. Okay, you can take 3 or something else also, no problem. Now what is the resultant velocity? So now solution, I will start from here, so you can see the resultant velocity. Okay, now what you can do is, v you can take like this, 4 square plus 2 square. So it means that, okay, v you can take it as v square b plus v square w. Okay, so you will get that much. So you will get under root of some 16 plus 420. So under root of 20 will be around 4.47 kilometers per hour, something like that you can take. Okay, kilometers per hour, that's the thing. Now otherwise, if they give meter per second, you can take meter per second, as you wish. Now according to the question, now another way we can do is, what is actually angle, at what angle it should be rowed, etc. If they ask, you can take like this: sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So vw by okay, vw by what you are getting, sin theta you will take. Okay, if you take sin theta, what you will get? Velocity of boat by velocity of boat you will take. Okay, and if you take like that, velocity of boat you will get, and velocity of water and velocity of boat you will get. Then what angle you will get? Vw, okay, vw by vb you will get, and thereby if this makes an angle, then what you can do is, you can take it as 2 and 4. Okay, velocity of sin theta, I think you have to take tan. Okay, because here the question is like that. Okay, now what I will do, opposite by hypotenuse, done. Velocity of water, okay, done. Okay, we will take tan theta. Okay, now tan theta, what is tan theta value? Vwa, so you will get some 1 by for example, this is 2 and this is 4, so you will get around 1 by 2. So for what value of tan theta you will get 1 by 2, you calculate and you will get the answer. Okay, so in that way you can do. Okay, the answer might be around near to, far in between this 30 and 45 will be there. That angle you can write by seeing in the calculator, that's it. Okay, this is the thing. So you can take tan theta is equal to 1 by 2, and thereby you can write that, that's it. So this is about the two numericals. Okay, so for example, you can take it as question number 2 and this is question number 1. Okay, once bring calculator. Okay, so these are, so what students are supposed to do is, they are supposed to practice a lot of numericals, and okay, and what you can do is, see here, one more thing I will explain. See, here we are applying actually triangle law, and how we are going is, see, what is triangle law? See, if two sides of a triangle are taken in one order, then the third side taken in the opposite order will give the resultant. So here it is the resultant. Here also, see, this is one and this is one, and the third side we are taking in the opposite direction. Okay, what tan? See, I want to say just tan inverse of 1 by 2 means 0.5. So what is the angle you are going to get is tan. Screen rotate. Okay, tan inverse we have to do. Tan inverse. Okay, inverse. Okay. Okay. 26.56. Okay, the angle I am getting is 26. So you can take like this, 26.56. 26.56. So this is the video, and you can pause it and listen, and okay, 26.56 degrees, right? So this is about the problems. Okay, so you can write this, and thank you. Next.